Yes, boss. See the topic and what it is that we're talking about, right? Being too friendly can get you disrespected. Now, if you never heard of this, I'm going to break it down for you, make it real easy for you. So here's the deal, right? Sometimes when you're being too friendly, it's like being too open. You get what I'm saying? And when you're being friendly, it doesn't matter to who it is. Some people feel like that just opened the doors to, let me see if I could try this person, or you get what I'm saying? And you have to understand that in the world that we live in, there's a lot of people who are opportunists. Nothing wrong with being an opportunist. It just depends on what type of opportunist you are. Are you a person who waits for the opportunity to see if you could use somebody? Are you the type of person, oh, this job is hiring, let me see if I can go apply? You get what I'm saying? It's different ways that you could be an opportunist. But there are some people, they look at being friendly as a sign of weakness. And when some people feel like you're too friendly, that's what develops a comfort in them to where they feel like, yo, I can size you. You get what I'm saying? So here's the deal. Understand it like this. When you choose to disrespect the person or take their kindness for weakness or feel like, yo, you're too friendly, the reason why some people feel like they could even do that to you in the first place is because of like perceived weakness, right? So I'm going to give you the famous saying. You ever heard of the saying, never take someone's kindness for weakness? Okay, cool. There are some people that were raised on, yo, if a person is kind, that means that they're weak. So that's why a person would be more willing to try you. And as well as that, you have to look at it like this, right? Look at prison, for example, right? Look at prison and then look at the real world. In the real world, you being a nice person or you being friendly, some people would be like, he's friendly. Some people on the outside world would be like, yo, he's sweet. Let's see if we can take advantage of him. You trying to do that stuff on a prison settings, you're going to get eaten alive, dog. Because you being friendly or you doing this, automatically people are going to be like, yo, he's weak, he's pussy. Take advantage and get whatever it is that you can from him. That's the way how some people think in that setting. But you have to understand in general that just because someone is friendly or kind towards you, that doesn't mean that they're weak. You get what I'm saying? That could be a sign of showing a sign of respect, or you get what I'm saying, where they're from. It's just like a culture clash thing. What you may perceive one thing to be, that other person may not perceive that thing to be that same way. You get what I'm saying? So you being considered as weak by certain people, that would make them want to try you, see if they can test your boundaries. If they're able to break past those barriers, that's when they'll try you as well. You feel me? Misunderstanding intentions. Now, friendly behavior can also be misconstrued as an invitation for casual disrespect behavior. People might think that a friendly person is open to those kind of interactions. So I'm gonna break it down based on how I worded it, right? When you're too friendly with people, this is in another aspect into the subject, right? When you're friendly with a person and you do not check that person for disrespecting you, that's going to set the tone in the stage. You get what I'm saying? So example, if somebody says something to you, right? Let's say you're being respectful to a person and a person chooses to be disrespectful towards you. Yes, you can be respectful towards that person, but sometimes people are looking for little signs that lets them know, oh, this person weak, or they pussy, I'm gonna try them. You get what I'm saying? Based on how you present yourself. So example, let's say somebody pushes you, right? They put their hands on you. They chose to disrespect you. You can choose the non-violent route, but to a lot of people, that's going to go off in their mind as, yo, this person really pussy. I just put my hands on them and they didn't do anything. That's not a sign to say that a person is weak. That could be a sign of, yo, a person is not trying to choose violence or they're not trying to take it there. But in general, for a lot of people, they're going to look at it as, yo, this person's weak. So just because I tried them the first time, I'm going to see what it is that I can try them again with until I can keep getting away until they say something. That's how a lot of people are in a human nature realm who don't really know better. So they're looking to get ahead on the next person. You feel me? As well as that, comfort level. Back into what I said. Being too friendly can create a relaxed atmosphere. So I'm going to give you an example, right? Let's say me and a person joke all day long, right? And I say something out my mouth that's considered disrespectful, but I felt comfortable to try a person like that. So example, let's say there's a girl and she got a boyfriend, right? I know you have a boyfriend, but the way how you play around and joke around with me, I feel comfortable to try you. So let's say I say something that's like sexual, that she'll be like, oh, how did we get there? What do you mean, how do we get there? You kind of open the door to make me feel like I could talk to you like that. You get what I'm saying? Because you never checked me the first time, or any other times, I'm going to try you now. And this is another rule you need to understand. Based on how you set the stage, you need to make sure you keep it that way, or pay attention to how you set it, because that's how people will want to continue keeping the stage. So example, if a person was sliding all day long with trying you, and now you finally decided to check them, sometimes some people they're not going to choose to respect that. Because why? I've been sliding all day long and you've never said anything. Why now? You have to understand this as well on the other side of the game. There are some people, their tolerance level has way more ceiling room than the next person. So you probably might not be the person who can take disrespect like that. But some people, they let it build up and pile up until they get it like they just can't take no more. So it's best that you check situations from ahead of time before it gets out of hand. Because sometimes some people, they'll develop this level of comfort to where they feel like they could try you and slide home free all day long. So being too friendly, that's another reason for that. As well as that, social dynamics, right? In some social circles, friend groups, there can be signs of being some people being more authoritative. This might encourage disrespectful behavior, certain things like that. So example, remember the story I told you about O'Neal? Because O'Neal was a street dude and O'Neal's like, D'Angelo, you're a nerd. Based on how I move, I can tell you're not used to hanging around people like me. So it's like he'll say certain things and I'm like, yo, like, I catch on. But it's like he don't even realize, like, bruh, if you feel disrespectful, like, or you feel comfortable that you could disrespect me, eventually I'm going to show you why you can't disrespect me, and I'm going to put it in your face. That's hence why we are where we are now, him getting exposed, him moving away, all of that there. You get what I'm saying? You have to understand that when some people feel like they're bigger than you or I'm more than you, and I'm going to clear that whole incident up to give you an understanding. For somebody who's been in the streets and he has this inflated ego, like, I'm the god of the streets, I'm the god of Miramar, you're just a little nerd. Anything it is that I say, it should be law. Because why? I'm more powerful than you. And if you say or do anything against me, you know what's going to come behind that. So he would have this extra inflated ego due to social dynamics or whatever it is that he felt like. I can try you because I'm higher than you. I'm above you. If you say anything, if you do anything, you know what type of time I'm on. You get what I'm saying? So it's like you have to understand that, as well as that with friend groups as well. You got to be careful with who you create friendships with. I know what I was doing. It was for me to learn street knowledge. You get what I'm saying? But at the same time, you have to understand this. There are some people, they feel like because I'm above you or socially I'm ranked higher than you, or I'm a jock, you're a nerd, I'm on this team and you're just a quiet little nobody. People feel the need that automatically the ball is in my court. I can disrespect you. That's how some people are. So you got to be very aware of these type of things. You get what I'm saying? As well as that, back into what I said before, testing boundaries. Some people, they like to cross the waters to see how much they can get away with. Let me put my foot in the water to see how cold the water is. It's not too cold, or I'm going to do whatever it is that I want. That's how things go. And you have to understand that people choose to put respect on what it is that they choose to put respect on. Some people don't respect anything that's in their face or somebody that's being friendly with them. And that just goes to show you how some people are screwed mentally. There are some people who are raised in such a horrible dynamic that they believe, disrespect and crossing boundaries is the way to do things. People who are friendly, you have manners, you're respectful, you're weak. That's wrong. That's how you know there's some people that are screwed mentally. I'm not saying, being or playing in the streets can screw you mentally. It definitely can. But there are some people who are so screwed up mentally, like their mind is warped. They think that right is wrong and wrong is right. You get what I'm saying? So they do things in a backward, ill-advised way in order to achieve or accomplish the goals it is that they're looking for. You feel me? So understand this as well, right? Before I even close this out, right? Being too friendly is going to open the door to where people can feel like they can disrespect you. Example as well, even with coworkers. You can't really be too friendly with coworkers because why? We work for the same company. Some people view you as competition. That's why you can't be too friendly with certain people. Some people see that, yo, you have ambition or you have a lot in the tank. I don't have it like you, so I look at you as a threat. So they look for ways that they can X you out. Let me see if I can push their button so I can startle them and see how we can get something going. There are some people who are very screwed up in the world and screwed in their mind. So that's why I said you have to be very careful who you hang around, who you call your friend. What do you allow as disrespect? Because I'm telling you right now, you being too friendly with people, that's going to open up the floodgates to where a person feels like I can disrespect you. Same thing like if you're a female. If you wear skimpy, slutty shit all day long, dude's going to feel like they can size you and disrespect you. Why? Because you showing off all the goodies in front of me right now. Where's the privateness? Where's the exclusiveness? You showing all of this for everybody and you so friendly with it. I want a piece. I want a piece. That's why people feel like they can try you. Remember this. People like what's exclusive. People like to respect what it is that's worth working hard towards or what doesn't seem attainable. That way they feel like they won something. Nobody's going to truly respect something that was handed to them or given to them. You get what I'm saying? So, i.e., if you're a person who's friendly, I'm not telling you better start mean mugging. No. What you need to do is understand that being too friendly is a sign of weakness. That doesn't mean that you're weak. Just understand that if you're a person that does not like or appreciate disrespect, be careful as to the things that you do. Be aware and be in the now as to how you can change that so you can limit people feeling comfortable to want to try you. If you're a person that likes to buy things for people all the time, be careful of that. People are going to look at that as a sign of weakness. Think of it like this. And this is kind of screwed up to say, but I teach myself certain things like this. People think in a jail-like mindset. In jail, being friendly will get you eaten and chewed alive. People treat jail like the real world. So guess what? If the world is evil and the world is the way that it is, and nice people don't really get anywhere, nice people finish last, why would you be a person that's out here just being friendly and freely with your friendliness, dog? Make people work for that. You get what I'm saying? As I stated before, people respect what it is that they like to work hard for. People don't respect something that's easily given to them. You get what I'm saying? 444 The World, man. Words can help you. They can hurt you. But here on my channel, I going to uplift you because everybody's a champion. Nobody's a loser, man. Just remember these little rules. Everything will be Gucci, man. Peace.